with a double! The final pull, it's a double!
Join the team.
This is an awesome sculpt. I'll tell you why. Hey team, it's theMCGuiREView, and today we're going to be taking a look at an unboxing. We're going to do a brick. We're also going to take a look at an individual, more premium sculpt that we have. This is the new-ish Wizkids Icons of the Realm Mythic Odysseys of Theros. Now, we're going to start with this, and then we're going to get into the brick. I want to just do both of these in one video because they are both from the same set. We're going to get the cleave right here. We're going to pull it out, and we're going to open this up ever so carefully. This is a little bit more of an expensive model, this one here, by itself. You can find this out there already in retail if you want to go check it out. But it is a more exclusive as well as expensive model. This is from their premium line. And this is the Polukranos, I believe is how you say it, World Eater. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. But it is pretty sweet. Now, I will say inside the box, there is some artwork that's around the inside of that. It's mainly just for the window view, I believe, though, of this sculpt. It isn't necessarily, something I would say that you'd want to probably display or whatnot. It's more of just for the box and the window view. But there is some cool artwork that is on the inside of that box. And then we have a double plastic container that's holding it. I'll put this right down over here. Okay, and then here is the sculpt. It has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heads and 1 tail. It is pretty awesome. You can see that there. We're going to get some close-up miniature cam. Actually, Bear, why don't you go ahead and just hit it with some futuristic miniature cam work. So this is really, really cool. I like the clear base versus a dark black base on this one. I think the clear actually looked better. Sometimes they use clear, sometimes they use the dark bases. And it's got so much sculpting and I don't know, it's just got so much life to it, the way that they've sculpted this. It looks so deadly. This is definitely not something you'd want to slap down and run into by any means. I also like how thick and how wide they've done that back. It's like it shows sort of how much muscle is in the shoulder and the back of this beast. So it's really cool they went with that wider back. They didn't necessarily have to do that. They could have kept it slender like they did down here around the waist, and then just flared it out from the top. But I love the fact how they went with that really thick, muscular, wide shoulder back base. And you can also see that there's like, I don't know if it's like fur or fangs or horns. I don't know what it is, but like right down in here, there's like this sculpting of it. Almost looks like these sort of spikes that's coming out of it right here. It's probably some type of like chest, just natural bone armor. That looks really cool, and I love the paint app and the paint job. It's got the greens, it's got the oranges, and it's got a couple different variations of green that sort of give it that life where it goes from a lighter green into a darker green. I think that's really well done, and it's washed nicely at the top to kind of tip it out. I just noticed it's got these really cool spikes coming out of like the elbows and the heels, the back of the feet. That is really cool. I love that attention to detail here that they're doing out of all those elbows and whatnot. It's just, this is one of these models that you look at and you're just like, wow. I mean, it does carry a fairly hefty price, and it's not huge by any means. It is not a super large sculpt, but it is incredibly detailed. The paint job and all the detail to the sculpting, it's just really awesome. I mean, they really did a nice job on this sculpt. Very, very cool. So if you're interested in that, go check it out. We'll put it right there. You can check that out as we're going through the rest of the unboxings. Now, we won't need the cleave for any of these other things, so we're going to put that up safely away so no one loses a finger or anything. I'm going to watch Bear with that. Okay, and now we're going to get into the unboxing of this. I'm going to try to burn through this as quick as I can, and we'll have miniature cam stuff on it throughout the unboxing, so look for that. But I do like to get these out and talk about them a little bit. So we're now going to start. There are quite a few sculpts in this set that I'm looking for. This set comes with a number of awesome sculpts. So we're just going to start, and we're going to work our way around, and we get what we get. Let's see what it is. All right, the first one, we got it open. We pull it out, and looks like everything is right on the top. Oh, sweet. It's one of these. Yes! Yes, the Nightmare. 29 out of 45. This is an awesome sculpt. I'll tell you why. It has a excellent black matte paint basing, which then transitions into the translucent plastic. And they did a mix of translucent and painted here off of these like chains that are all coming off the back of it. And then it's all this translucent washed plastic here. And then, if you can see it, you're going to see it on the miniature cam. I don't know, you might be able to see it there. Here in the mouth part, like the actual eyes and the mouth part is done in like a almost purplish pink translucent plastic. This is an amazing sculpt. Here is where you're seeing the quality they're putting into each one of these little sculpts. You got to think, it's a whole set with 44 to 45 sculpts in a set, and every one of them carries that level of detail and quality to the piece. Boom! Okay, let's get into, love that. Let's get into the next one here. Oh, this is pretty cool. This is the two-headed Cerberus, 11 out of 45. This is pretty cool too. It's a smaller one, which is interesting. I do not have anything that's small like this, which would be a two-headed Cerberus like this that's small. Generally you see these bigger sculpts that are like this. So this is actually really cool to have something that's smaller like that carries that same type. This is cool looking. This looks like a little... this is Thornbearer. Okay, so there's two of these. This is 24B out of 45. Okay, this is 24B. So it'd be cool to get 24A if we can get both of those. I'm not a huge fan of this one. That's okay. I'm not going to like every single sculpt in the set. It is cool looking. There's something about it where it's just not, I don't know. I like the fact that he's sort of readying the bow and arrow. Something with the pose, though. Maybe if he was standing more up straight and he was like reaching, he had the arrow back here and the bow out front. I don't know. Maybe that's a sculpt that's just been overdone. I do like the head sculpt on this a lot. I'm not a huge fan of the rest of the way this is posed. Okay? You're not going to love them all, right? There's tons of... Oh, this is awesome. Okay. This is the Basilisk. No, this is the Basilisk. Okay? And it is 6 of 45. Basilisk. Okay? Basilisk. All right? 6 of 45. And it is very well done. How cool is that? It carries a deep, rich, orangish brown with those cat-like stripes. I love how they did the stripes on this. I don't believe you generally see stripes like that. So this is a very unique. It's got bright green eyes. It's got sort of the Diablo-style horns coming out. This is just really, really cool. Get up close on that one. That is a sick model right there. That is a very, very well done sculpt. Okay, that was only box one. All right, we got to speed this up, or it's going to take all day. I don't know. I get excited about these, and I get into it, and next thing I know, it's been an hour. Okay, so pull it out, and yes. Okay, put that out of the way, and here it is. Nice. Oh, that is so sick. 33 of 45, the Emissary of Eberros. Oh, this has got this purple. Oh, this is so cool in the light. So it's got a purple. It's not translucent on the bottom. So the whole top is a rich gold. And the bottom has got like a rich dark purple. But then it goes into the jaw and the mouth becomes more of a translucent, which is just ghosted with that purple and that gold. And you can see through it as the light hits it. And then the inside of the mouth is the translucent purple. Oh, so well done. I mean, look at just the detail in some of these sculpts. Ah, that is awesome. And again, this set's already out. It's already available. So hopefully you guys have already seen some of this stuff and how good these are. And okay, they're rocking it on the translucent, and I love the translucent stuff. Okay, this is a Fleece Ram, 12 of 45. Same look. Interesting that they went this is interesting. And they went with this translucent look. I'm going to have to see why this ram would look like this, because the top is done with a paint, and there's paint on different areas that's solid, but then it's like the whole belly and side of it is in a translucent material and look. Now, that's a very interesting style of how to do a ram. But again, that can be used for a lot of different things. This could be a magical familiar ram. This could be... There's a lot of different things you can use this for because of the particular style that they chose for that. Awesome. All right, no dupes yet. Okay, this is the... What is this, a paladin? No, this is the returned Palamite. 1 of 45. Here's the one. The 1 of the 45. Nailing it. Love that face mask. That is really cool looking. The sword's nice and hefty. Quite a bit of detail and sculpting on his outfit. And, you know, the paint apps, I think, were done pretty well on this one. I mean, there's a lot of different sculpting and different colors and different rich colors. Reds, golds, purples. They did a pretty good job on the paint apps on this one. Again, these are mass-produced, okay? But the paint apps on this one actually turned out really, really nice for what it is. That's a very cool sculpt. Okay, and this is... Oh, hang on. Is this the other one? No, it's still the B! Okay, we got a dupe. Our first dupe. They're both the 24B. So, got another one of these guys. Got the B. I would have liked to have the A. I'm curious on what the A looks like. So, we're going to put those right next to one another. Those are our first set of dupes. Okay, let's get this open. Next box. Let's do it. Come on, baby. Damn it! Okay, let's see. Okay, all right. We've got the lion. This was a cool lion. This is the Fleece Mane Lion, 26 of 45, and I really liked the style of this lion because it's got a gray mane, okay? This is a gray mane lion, and I love the way that they did the body on this one. Some of these sculpts I've seen in the past, they put too much orange on the body, and the body is too, like, smooth, where this one they did a lot of, I mean, there is a ton of sculpting on the muscles and the rib cages. I mean, this guy's got like a 6-pack, right? Like all the way around the sides, though, like of those ribs and the back muscles on the legs. Just an enormous amount of sculpting. Really well done on this lion this time. This is probably the best lion that I've seen. The face has a real... the facial sculpt, it almost looks like the human/lion type, you know, beasts you can run into, the way that they did the head sculpt. It feels like the snout is a little bit shorter than what you would generally see on a lion sculpt. And I think the way the hair is done, it just, along the front of how the hair is coming down, I really like this sculpt. Well done on that. Very, very good. Okay, this one looks cool. Nice gold. Looks like a soldier of some sort. Okay, a hoplite. This is your standard hoplite. 2 of 45. It looks pretty cool. Got some definite bendage, and you'll get that there on the spears and the things that are a little longer. All that can be fixed with a little bit of heat. That is no problem whatsoever. Hair dryer, a little hot water, a little cold water. However you want to do that. Be careful if you're going to use the hair dryer, though. You got to know what you're doing there. Just a little bit. Okay. I like the way the shield is. I like the pose on this one. It kind of reminds me of a Troy, you know, like a big strike in battle. I love the pose on this one. That's good. Okay. And then this was a cool one. This was a cool one. Come on, out of there. Okay. Yes. 18 of 45. This is the Ghost Blade. This one was very cool. And I thought that was a little sickle at first. It's not. It's actually a sword massively bent. So I am definitely going to have to fix this one because I love this sculpt. I love the way it looks. All the translucent plastics, the purples into the greens, into the blues. It's kind of got this rainbow type effect that goes up it. This is an awesome sculpt. I'm definitely going to take some time to fix the swords and get this one perfect because that is a very cool sculpt. Okay, the last one here is Night Hag, 9 of 45. So I've got quite a few hags. This is a smaller style hag. Again, all that translucent beauty that's in this set. This has got the translucent bit to it as well. Pretty much the only thing that's painted on this is the face and the hands, and then there's a little bit of like stardust ghosting almost. That it's almost like they splattered the model with paint just to kind of give it a little bit of ghostly type feel. So that's cool. All right, so we're going to get this out of the way. Next box, we're going to do this. What a great set. Wow. What a great set so far. We're going to do this one here. And this one's carries some weight. What are we going to have here? Oh! Ha ha! Yes! Oh, yes! Emissary of Perforos is this one. 32 of 45. Oh my gosh, where's the other one? Is this was the other emissary, right? Yes. So 2 of the emissaries now. Wow, these are sick. I mean, look at this. Look at this. I mean, wow. Ah, I love how they did. I'm loving how they're doing this mix of translucent plastic into painted plastic. Just a big, mean-looking bull. I mean, and look at the way they did that tail. I love the sculpt. And it is separate. It isn't sculpted to it. It's separate, curved like that. Absolutely love the way they did this sculpt and the detail on that. And the size of it is great. So let's put that down next to, this hoplite. This hoplite was going into battle with that for one reason or the other. Actually, this hoplite might be bent. Yeah, he is bent a little bit. I'm going to have to fix him because I really like this sculpt. Unless I want that sort of like forward. I could leave it like that. It's almost like he's jumping. Yeah, I am going to leave it like that. I'm not going to straighten it up. I'm going to straighten up that spear, though. But if he was kind of going at that, that looks so cool. Awesome scaling there. Okay, put that right here. Put that all by itself. Okay. Oh, man. What a brick. Okay, this one. This is a Human Paladin, 13 of 45. I think this is just more of kind of one of your standard sculpts. Human Paladin. For mine, I'm not... I don't know if it's just the teal with the brown. I don't really like... I'm not a big fan of this one either. I think the teal with the gold and the brown, I know what they were going for. I think the teal ended up being too bright here. And maybe it's just the one that I got, because again, there might be some slight variations. I love the little teal stone within the sword. That looks really good. I just don't like how the teal ended up coming out with this color of gold. Or brown. It either needed to be, the whole sculpt either needed to be more bronze like this. I'm just not a fan of this dark brown mixed with this teal, the color that teal is. That might just be my personal opinion. But I think they could have done a little bit of a better variation. You got to be careful when you use browns and teals. They got to be the right tone, or it really kind of, in my opinion, clashes. Again, that could just be my opinion. Got another one of these, and that's a number 1. Number 1 of 45. So another one of these guys. So we have gotten so far 2 dupes. So we got 2 dupes so far. We'll put those right up front. 2 dupes so far. And this is not a dupe. This is 20 of 45. Sonia, captain of the Pyles, I think is what that said. I don't know, it's kind of hard to read. I think that's what it says. This looks, look at the cape. The cape on the back there looks amazing. And that is, it's not flat. There's a little bit of scratching, but it's almost like freehand on there. It looks really cool the way that, and I love the pose, just a power walk there with that gladiator type sword. How sweet is that? Loving that sculpt. That is well done. Put that there. Okay, getting into the final stretch here. Final stretch with this unboxing, and we're having some good ones so far. Okay. All right, ready? 1, 2. Give me something good. Yes! The Griffin! This is the Griffin, right? Yes, the Griffin. Okay. Oh, I love the Griffin sculpts. Okay, nailed it with the Griffin. And then we got the purple cloak there, which is a very different look, I think. Sometimes you see on these fantasy-based Griffins this sort of part here. However, you generally don't see these big cloaks like coming off the back like that. So that's pretty cool. I really like how they did that. And I like the gold rings around the arms there. I like how this follows a very classic, it's got a beefy front thick claw arm with more of a thinner, smaller back end legs. Everything about this is done so right. I mean, this looks awesome. I'm loving this Griffin. That was definitely a model that caught my eye. Oh, sweet. This is another one that I say that on every one of these, I think. I want them all. That's the problem. Swiftclaw, 10 of 45. I just love these little sculpts. So this is, we talked a little bit about sort of the humanoid type lion characters. Well, here we go, right? So this is what I was talking about. I feel like they did the snout and sort of the face of this one very similar to how they would do more of the humanoid figures. I love the fact that it's just carrying a giant golden axe like that. Just ready to cleave, just ready to cleave. That's a nice sculpt. I like that one. That's very cool. Okay, let's go here. Got something that is blue. This is the nymph. 15 of 45. Oh, that one's sweet. Look at that. Coming right up out of the icy waters with all that translucent blue. Again, they used more of a teal versus a bluish gray. It's like a teal, and those eyes are just dotted with a silver. This is a very cool model. I'm going to put that right over there. Very cool. I really like that one. And then here it looks like we got another type of beast. It's a dupe. It's a dupe. Okay. This is another one of the Cerebos here. This is the 11 of 45. We'll put. Okay, let's open the next one. Oh, sweet. What is this? It's like a little special. Okay. Thought render. Not llama. Lamia? Thought render. We'll just leave it at that. Lamia. It's hard to see on the bot. That's a little hard to see. Sometimes they edge them with a darker outline, and sometimes they don't. I'm not sure why it's different. 31 of 45. This thing is wicked looking. It has like this, like a human, almost vampire type face, and then it goes into this kind of cat-like beast that's all translucent, but it's got scales, almost like this thing would just fly through the water. This thing is just wicked looking. What an interesting, cool sculpt there. We're going to put that right here on the edge. Get this guy all the way over here. Okay. And then we've got this guy looks kind of cool. The Oracle, 3 of 45, like a human type character, just standard. The Oracle carries nice sculpting on the muscular part there of the chest. That's pretty well done, and I like the little goatee that they did there in the front. And then here we've got another. Ooh, this one's a unique one. This is another nymph, which is an 8 of 45. Oh, man. These are really cool looking. God, what a set. Just super, super unique. Where's my other one? Right over here? Yes, bring it on. That is super cool. And then here is some kind of... Oh, here we go. It's a Centaur Ranger. 17 out of 45. This is pretty cool. I like this one. I don't think I have any sculpts that are like that. I may have one. No, I do. I have a druid type sculpt that's like this. So that's cool. This is more of kind of your standard military type. It's the Ranger. So this looks pretty awesome. I like that, the way that turned out. Put that up here. And that's everything from that box. Is it? Is it everything from that box? It is everything from that box. We are down to the last two, team. We're down to the last two. What a set. What a set so far. We have gotten really lucky. A lot of the sculpts that are on the box, which are some of the best, we have gotten. We have not gotten the Medusa. The Medusa would be good. I would really like I'd really like to pick up a Medusa. That would be cool. We've got a lot of the sculpts that I wanted out of this set, but picking up a Medusa would be pretty cool. Oh, it's another one of the Nightmares. Didn't necessarily want a dupe on the Nightmare because it's just so awesome in its own. But you know what? I'll take it because it's just so cool. So a dupe on the Nightmare. You know, I have to say, this is probably the most dupes we've ever got in opening a brick. It's not a lot so far. I mean, we've gotten 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4. We've gotten 4 dupes so far. That's probably one over, I think, we've ever got in the past. I think 2 or 3 is generally the number of dupes that we get. So we're at 4. Not bad, but it is a little higher than what we've seen in the past out of these bricks. Okay, this is 34 out of 45. King of Oris goes 34 out of 45. This is the Lion King. This is a great sculpt right here. That's good that we've got that one in the collection now because it is the king. The king is home. Okay, let's go. Oh, is this the? No, it's not. But this is a cool one. This is the another nymph 21 of 45. We got now kind of the fire one. Oh, we're getting such the collection of the nymphs here. Oh, this is so cool. Ah, got the little collection now. And then another dupe. All right, we're at 5 now. This is another dupe. So we've got, and you know what? I'll take a dupe on these because, you know, you can come into a pack of these bad boys or a couple of those. It's not a bad thing to have a dupe here. Not a bad thing to have a dupe on these. Not crazy about having the dupes here. Where else do we have a dupe? And I'm not crazy about having the dupes on the Nightmare, although it's such an awesome model. I don't know. I might find a friend to give somebody one of these if they don't have one, because this is just such an awesome model. I just don't see myself, you know, where do I need 2 of them? I don't know. Is there an encounter where there's 2 Nightmares? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe there is. Last box. All right. All right. Let's have a boot. Let's get a good pull. Let's do it, team. Ready? 1, 2, 3. What's it going to be? Oh! He nails it with a double! The final pull, it's a double! Yes! I don't know why they do that, but it happened. It was a double large in the box. Oh, yes. Okay, let's see here. We've got the little Raptor, 4 of 45, kind of a little mechanical, silvery, like bronze type bird. Just get this. Let's get it out of the way. Let's set him aside. Let's do this one first. One of these last 2 big ones. Not a dupe. Very cool. This is the Iconoclast 23 of 45. Oh, this one looks really cool too. This goes right along with our king. Actually, I got 3 of those now, right? 3 of those guys that look like that? I should have 3 of those guys, yes. So here we've got sort of the lion crew. Very cool. Got 3 of those. This has been a great box pull. Although we got the dupes, we got a lot of critical sculpts in this. Look at this. Look at this. 2. Is that normal? Should there be 2 in a box like that? Why? But I'll take it. Chimera here is a 28 of 45. Oh, it's so cool too. You got the ram, you got the unicorn, you got the eagle in this one. Oh, it's such an awesome sculpt, and I have other ones of these, but nothing like that. And then this one is this is the Chromo Manticore. 39 of 45. This thing is awesome. Look at that Manticore, and look at the Chromo Blast attack there coming out with that sort of rainbow type blast attack that it's got coming out through the translucent plastic. And they've even done some translucent here up on the horns, which looks very cool, ghosting into red. I'm looking here. The eyes are painted. They're not translucent. This looks so cool. And I didn't know you could get... Every once in a while you see this. So I don't know if this was normal, like these always come packaged together, or if that was just like an epic level. We'll just throw 2 of them in there accidentally. So awesome. It's always the last box, team. It is always the last box that we get something so cool. Okay, there it is. There's the sculpts. We've been looking at it up close with the miniature cam. Hopefully you've been enjoying that as well. What a great box set, again, from Wizkids. What a great pool that we got out of this set. We definitely got some dupes. A little bit more than we've normally seen in our box unboxings of these bricks. But what an awesome set. I mean, this set is just really, really cool. It's just got that, ancient kind of mystical, magical feel to it with all the translucent plastics they use in a number of these sculpts to really bring that feel and that flavor out. Well done, Wizkids. Nailed it again on this set. So hit that like, hit the subscribe below to join the team. Keep rolling them crits. This has been the McGuire Review, and we'll see you next time. Let's go!